Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this JUCO football video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company. Out at the vet on a gloomy, windy, and rainy Saturday evening in the LBCC, Long Beach City College hosting Cerritos in a fun rivalry showdown here. Quarterback Will Madonna, a great leader for this group as they're looking for their third straight dub, taking on their crosstown rivals. They play for the Crosstown Cup, not pictured. Long Beach going to get the ball first, and a great opening drive. It's going to go out to Elijah Lewis for a nice grab. Then over the middle, Matthew Berengi, a start of a very big night for number 3. Then the swing goes out to Caleb Foster, and he's going to get the people all the way down to the Cerritos 1-yard line. Then a few plays later, Madonna with a ray of light to Berengi in the back of the end zone. Touchdown LBCC after a beautiful first drive. Go ahead, Matt. Tell the people what they need to know. Yeah, you're like that. And that's a great start for the home team as they go up 7-0, 8:37 left in the first. Then it really felt like I was making a Vikings defensive mixtape. Austin Bressler in a state of controlled rage all night long. The Cerritos offense about as ugly as the weather early going. I mean, that's not a pretty play. Falcons with no luck on the ground. And then when they tried to throw the ball, yikes, it's never good when your QB's getting chin checked. Woo! Moves like Jagger Mosqueda in untouched. Someone's at least got to yell, look out next time. Sheesh, protect your guy. Also, got to shout out big number 55, Luke To'omalatai, an unblockable force inside for that LBCC defensive line. Cerritos would get life in the second quarter. This ball's going to go through the hands of the receiver, Tyler Henry, right there for the interception, and he would put on a nifty return in close to the Long Beach red zone. So Cerritos had nothing going, but this pick gives them a shot in the arm. Then on the very next play, Dylan Eldridge going to hit Cheo Medina, and Funky Cool Medina gets in for 6. So suddenly the Falcons have something to build off here. We're all tied up, 6:51 till the break. Later in the quarter, kind of a busted coverage it looked like here for the Vikings. Isaiah Blair goes up the seam and is wide open for a big gain inside the 15. Then the Falcons would take the lead as Gavin Porch gets in off his rocker and scores for the Vikings. They were dominating this game, but now Cerritos up 14-7, kind of in a flash. Then after a 3-and-out, under a minute left in the half, and the Falcons do the one thing they couldn't afford to do. They muff the punt. The ball is loose. Vikings get there first. It's Noah Mallon at the bottom of the pile. Mallon tonight gives it right back to his offense on the very next play. Madonna, the Don Dada, fits it in the window to Berengi. A great throw. Second tub of the first half for Matt Berengi, as he's going to celebrate this one in style, as he should. So momentum going back to the red side. It's all 14 at the break. After Cerritos fumbles the opening kickoff of the second half, the Falcons almost get a big turnover, but Ronald Tebow Jr. can't hang on to the interception, and he's going to be seeing that one later tonight. Ethan Smithlin comes on to convert the go-ahead field goal for Long Beach. 37-yarder makes it 17-14. Then immediately another big play for the Vikings special teams. Kyle Miller partially blocks the punt. It falls to Jalen Johnson near midfield, and the monster ain't stopping. He's scoring. Jalen Johnson, the former Jackrabbit from Long Beach Poly, takes it just over 50 yards for the return as LBCC opens up its biggest lead, 24-14. You know, I got to tell a little story here. Early in the first quarter, special teams coach Jericho Silvernail told me personally a block was coming. So I left the camera rolling here. I knew he needed a moment. Get your Kirk Cousins on, coach. Let him know. Yeah, I like that, coach. I like that. Vikings then spreading the ball around. Jaquavian Caldwell with a very nice catch and run. Then Ciante Davis going to high point the ball and get both feet in bounds. Then in traffic, Ramil Brown hangs on for a tough grab through contact. Then Madonna going to finish off the scoring drive to Davis, who's all by himself. 23 unanswered points for the Vikings as they open up a 30-14 lead in the third. Then a big sack for To'omalatai, Head coach Brett Peabody called him the best junior college defensive lineman in the nation. He had 2.5 tackles for loss tonight as LBCC got the second half shutout. In the secondary, Javion Curry going up for the pick. It was a fun time. Vibes were high on that LB sideline in that second half as they were able to cruise to victory and watch those final seconds tick away. Will Madonna obviously loving that outcome. 30-14 is your final as the Vikings get the revenge they were looking for on the Falcons. I'm sure they'd love to be celebrating with the Crosstown Cup here, but Cerritos neglected to bring the trophy with them. A bit odd in a rivalry series, but the Vikings going to stand on a dub regardless and get payback for last year's bowl game against Cerritos. And hey, they're on a bye this week, so anytime you want to bring that cup over, I'm sure Brett Peabody's very happy to get it and shine it up for his squad. They've won 3 in a row, and after the bye, they'll take on East LA right here at the Vets. You want coverage of that game and all other sports in Long Beach, you are definitely in the right spot, the562.org.